welcoming you all to wait, what's our podcast called again? Luke, do you remember? Because it doesn't seem like you like mentioning it fucking anywhere.
Fuck the body, yeah.
So for those of you who don't know and haven't opened up your TikTok, Twitter or Instagram in the past 3 days, Romantic Warrior saluted in the Cox Plate. We're one leg away from a massive result in the Melb Cup. I happened to be away at a wedding, but Adam and Luke captured their reaction of the win, and fuck, it was good, right? We posted it on a few different platforms, or some of us posted it. Now again, for those of you who aren't aware, we have a fucking punting podcast. And do you think that this mug on the right of me cared to mention anything to do with the podcast? When first posting it on his own Twitter account, when we have a Keep Punting one, no! Not a whisper. I actually forgot he was even on the podcast. Then what happens?
Too good for the body, yeah.
This is what happens.
So we all love a little bit of a celebration.
Yeah, sure.
And people enjoying themselves. And these two gentlemen sent this video in of themselves celebrating the Cox Plate victory. And I'm sure this was replicated right across the country.
Who are they on?
Go Romantic Warrior.
The Warrior. One's gone off, the other one's not.
Oh my God.
He's measured. Young man on the left. Measured.
Oh my God.
Oh, a bit of a Rafa Nadal pick at the
A
yard.
little Rafa.
The old glutes there.
hello.
Oh, geez, no.
Hey, get out of it.
Geez.
Wait. And Victoria Road. Romantic Warrior is going to get a
Hello.
Little beauty, whatever you want to do at home, you do that. Now, that was the second last leg in a massive multi, the boys have told us, and they roll on to Vauban in the Melbourne Cup. So we just simply wish them all the best.
So we get the attention of the absolute legends, our inspirations of this fucking podcast get on. We get their attention. BZ loves it. Richo's having a laugh. SD's taking the piss out of Gareth's touching his balls. But every single one of them has absolutely no idea about our podcast, and I feel sick. You should be fined more than Mark Zara in the Caulfield Cup.
60 grand.
Yeah.
Do they cash out?
No.
No.
Dirty word.
Dirty word, correct.
Yeah.
Don't cash out.
But in response to your sentiments, Richo, you're the absolute king. There is more chance of you shying away from the System 2-3 and SD having small calves than us cashing out on that multi. We're letting it ride, and please have a look at Keep Punting Podcast before Luke gets shot. Save a life, Richo. But hey, the shout out is much, much appreciated. And wow, what a next few days we do have coming up. It's the best week for Australian sport. And for mugs like us, it's the best week of our lives. Derby Day on Saturday, Melbourne Cup on Tuesday. How are we feeling? How's the confidence? FALCS! Not Luke! How's your confidence feeling?
Fucking buzzing, man. Buzzing.
Yeah, no,
Good.
good. And how about you dickhead? Can we talk to you, seeing as you're the only celebrity in the room? They don't even know Adam's name!
They do, yeah.
I'm going to know me, but...
Now, my confidence is through the fucking roof.
Yeah, good. At least fucking something's going on. Jesus Christ. Well, look,
Informed.
we had a pretty decent week last week. I could barely fit in the highlights reel for our winners. Some of us are speaking in 2 milliseconds. But hey, what a Cox Plate it was. I think we can all agree.
Fucking hell.
And going into this week, I don't know about you, I got a bit of confidence in the air. There's good horses going around, 3 good ones, 1 Golden Eagle, $10 million. Nearly as much as Luke's won the past 2 weeks. Fax, how are you feeling about the Golden Eagle? Anything you like in particular?
Starts with a K, fucking Kovalika.
Yeah, what about it?
Spoiler alert, but
Nothing.
no one needs to know about Kovalika.
Okay, all will be revealed later on.
Maybe later on, but it's alright.
Just an FYI, we will be doing a runner by runner for the Melbourne Cup on Sunday. So stay tuned. But for now, let's get into the one you guys never listen to, BLACKBOOKERS and the Beans.
Sick, yeah.
FALCS.
Let me start. Thank you.
go.
Alright. So, Black Booker, super smink. At the end of the day, this horse was underdone and absolutely blew him away. First up, probably would be unbeaten whole prep, I reckon, in my opinion. And Magic Time was 3 wide and no cover against Espiona. It was massive, so definitely follow that. That was huge. Yep.
That's it?
That's
Right.
it. Nice
So
and
my
fast.
BLACKBOOKERS. Skybird. The thing's a freak. Nothing made ground
My boy.
in that race. Slowly run race. 1,300 metres up to a mile. And it absolutely steamed to the line. It's going to be very hard to beat in 1,000 guineas. Quick start. So this thing ran behind Skybird. It was its second race ever in its career. It's a Peter Moody horse. Had no luck and flashed home. Very progressive and one to watch for sure. Solitaire. Huge run against the pattern. I was on it. It was going extremely wide around the bend in the valley and lost an absolute nose. Definitely follow that. Yeah, the gumdrops.
That was massive, but
yeah, it was huge.
Yeah.
Section was unreal too. Athabaskan held up, stuck almost the whole straight of the Mooney Valley Gold Cup, flying this prep. Just needs luck. Another one's Queen of Dragons. This thing I've been following for a good while. I had a nibble on it last weekend. It got held up majority of the straight in the Calendar Presnell. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Was that in that?
Tap Craig, yeah. And it absolutely bolted to the line once it got clear air. Continually up in distance. I think this horse is actually smart. Another one's Rusty Dreams. Had no chance the way the race was run on the weekend. Absolutely flashed home over 1,200. I'd love to see the sectionals. Up to 1,400 metres, it will be winning. And another one is Queen Elena. This thing flashed home first up over 1,400 metres. It's on a Perth Cup path. I think it prefers the good decks. It prefers Ascot. Looks like it's come back well, and we've all got quite a bit of time for the horse. So yeah, one to follow. See, look, shut up.
I've got quite a few. Touching on FALCS on Super Spin, I reckon wins the Guineas and Northerly. That's a lock. Well, it's definitely a lock for the Guineas. Rusty Dreams as well, up to 1,400 next start. I think bolting. Magic Time, huge, 3 wide, no cover. Probably arguably should have won. And 2 I've got from Mooney Valley, Antino again. Just having no luck this prep, poor thing. Should have definitely bolted in. Jewis as well, arguably should have won the Cox Plate, but thank fuck it didn't. It's flying at 2,000 metres, so Champion Stakes in week and a half time is a good shout for it. Then I've got at Randwick, alcohol free, ran a much improved race out to 1,400, backs up this weekend. Spoiler alert, I'll be tipping it. Territory Express keeps missing the start and flying home. Same class and distance. It will be winning one soon. Very similar with Ningaloo Star. Been hitting the line strongly this prep. Osbird Flirt. This horse had no luck and arguably I think could have won the invitation against Espiona. Also backs up this week. Again, I will be tipping it. General Salute. 3 wide no cover. Went down a nose. Follow. And Hoyter held up for too long. Once got out, it was as good as the winner in the race. Third up out to 2,000 metres. Watch out. And then just the one at Dubin, hell of a party. This thing was back like a good thing and saluted, let down and exploded well. There's always been good boom in it, so it's one to follow.
Yeah, they like that horse.
All right,
Bin, you go for the bin first, Luke.
I just got 2 quick ones. Made the Cox Plate race earlier because I couldn't fucking see the winning post between the sun and the shade. It stressed me out.
Yeah.
And then FALCS will like this one. Sequestered the Godolphin at 1,600 metres or plus in the bin.
Fuck, that's legit my bin.
That is my bin too.
Yeah, right.
Sequestered, I did anything over 1,500 metres. Absolute bin because it doesn't get it, and it cost me fucking millions this weekend as well as the other one, as well as all of us.
Yeah.
And the other thing this is one I've had before. I'm gonna reiterate it. My lay of the fucking day, it absolutely bolted in again, and it's backing up in the Coolmore this week. So I gave it legs. But FALCS, what do you reckon?
Just sequestered. You just said
Yeah, same one.
That's it.
All right, sweet.
Get it
But over that distance.
over 16, yeah.
1,400 metres is actually
bomb
smart.
horse, but 1600.
I don't know what happened, to be honest with it.
No.
But whatever.
All right, let's get into it. For Flemington, we're at Flemington. Oh my god, I'm that excited. We're going straight into the Group 1s. Luke, if you want to get up our Group 1 leaderboard,
Sure.
obviously $100 strategy, just like get on. Luke, you're a prick. Yeah.
It's tightened in a lot this week now.
Sweet.
So Phil's still in front though with $932.31. Myself, Luke, I'm in second place with $860.75, so about $70 between. FALCS is unfortunately still a mile away, but you're back in the green, son.
That's it.
$63.38 is on.
Fucking get it.
You're still $900 away, but yeah.
All right, so the first Group 1 that we're going with is the Coolmore, race 6, 1,200 metres. with confidence, I can say that this is the hardest Group 1 of the season by a mile. I could give a strong winning case to almost every single one of these runners, maybe bar 2. So FALCS, you start off, give us your Powerball
All the
numbers.
best Powerball numbers. So with my futures multis, I've got a horse in here. I've got to name who it is, but big watch.
One tip.
One tip, that's it. So I am going to go with Shinzo. I think at the end of the day, it's, you know, being unlucky both starts. You know,
How much money?
How much, by the way, dickhead?
Money. I have him $30 on that. But I think J-Mac on board should get clear running and will be in the finish for sure.
What's that, at $7?
$7. And my boy, I'm unstoppable, prime for this, will peak 4th up. $12, $70 on that. Let's go, baby.
70. You've only got 2 out in that race.
That's it too.
Jesus
I
Christ.
wonder what you have in the multi.
I wonder what happened in the multi.
That was hard to work out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Blakey shit on board, 4th up, get it done.
What do you reckon? Sacking the jockey, it's a bit harsh.
Because they're going to win with Blake shoes.
I reckon it's going to bite him in the ass. He's done nothing wrong, but anyway.
Fuck yeah.
I'm with also Shinzo. I got $6.57, whatever. I've had 25 on that. Maybe 30 on the number 6, King's Gambit. This one's my boy.
It's number 5.
I love it. Is it? Okay, well, whatever number it is, King's Gambit. At $8.50, $30 on that. I think you're getting $8.50 probably because it's drawn inside. But I think if ridden with a sit and the straight, probably forgive it the other time. 2 starts back when it fucking ripped its head off as per usual. I think that's a dumb price, to be honest. Then I'm with FALCS' boy, and I'm unstoppable.
God.
$30 to win at $12. Been set for this since fucking August, since the start of the prep. It's been tracking along nicely, and I love where it's drawn. I'm having a small $5 bet on a horse called Moravia, which was 26 to 1. It was luckiest in the Golden Rose. It beat home Shinzo, yet it's 4 times the price. Albeit Shinzo was lame that day, but I still think it's over the odds. That thing could have fought out the finish. And then $10 on number 17, Tis Invincible. I think by the time we got to the flight stakes, so it's had enough time between the flight stakes to freshen up to come back to 1200. Whereas that used to parties and shit are going from 16 to 12 within what's it been, 3 weeks? So that's a hard task. And I think it's potentially better than 12 to 14 anyway. It brings different form lines, and it could be unbeaten this prep if it actually drew a barrier in the flight stakes.
Yeah, well.
It could be end of prep too, so I don't know, but just $10 in that at 14s.
Alright, so my Powerball numbers, I'm going to go $30 on number 5, King's Gambit at $9. It does a lot wrong, this thing. I've said it before, but if there's a jockey who's going to be able to sort it out this prep, it's Mark Zara. If it's not keen, if it sits behind him, steams home, I reckon it's the best horse in the race and could be winning. It's a huge if though. I also want to have $25 on number 10, I Am Unstoppable at $12. It's been its target the whole way long. If they let it sit back with cover and launch late, should definitely be in the finish. I also want to have another $25 on number 18, Straight and Angel. If I'm going to have something on I Am Unstoppable, I want to have something on Straight and Angel. It's had a very similar run to it last start, but it didn't have any cover. It was on maybe a better part of the track, but the stable have got a massive opinion on this horse, and this has been its target too. So I think it's a big chance. And I'm going against a little bit what Luke said, but I think I have to have $20 on number 6 to party at $11. I want to have something on it because I've been watching replays and stuff over the past few days, and I think that it might be a 1200 to 1400 metre horse. It can sustain a really good sprint, which is something you need on a Flemington Straight, and it's actually won on the Flemington Straight before, and I think it was its most impressive win to date. If they're putting the blinkers on it, it's the sort of horse that you want to have on your side on the Coolmore that you know can get further than 1200 metres, around that 1400 metre mark, and I think it might be its go. Yeah, so I've gone 2 inside draw, 2 outside draw, just in case one's fucked. There's about 20 other chances, so I can't wait to see it.
Worst race.
Let's go into the Victoria Derby, Group 1, 2500 metres. Luke?
Keeping it pretty simple here, well, kind of. 2 plays. Main bet on obviously the favourite, number 4, Riff Rocket. So having 90 to win on that. I think it's clearly the best horse in the race off ratings anyway. If it does run up to that run 2 starts ago, it just simply blows them away. Don't really know what happened last start. There's all talk that fucking the race was too slow, this and that, but it still had every chance to win. And then I'm having $10 on a horse that I like, that I've been following, called Aerosol at 17 to 1. I thought it was quite good last week. It did a lot of work early. I like on the 7-day backup, and it's bred to be a stayer, so I think it's a knockout hope.
FALCS?
Okay. I'm not with the favourite here. I'm going with Gates. It's $30 into I think 15s now, so I'd rather take the each way price of that, 50 each way. then go for Riff Rocket. In my opinion, I think this is more of a staying horse compared to the rest of them, and would definitely be getting that distance. So I like the prep, hit the line well, take the money for $15.
I'm working around the favour as well here. You could easily go out and smack them, but I want to play against them because I have a query of whether it sees out the 2,500 metres or not, and I think it's key for a race like this. It's definitely sharper than them, and if it handles it, it's going to brain them. But taking a gamble because that's what we're here for. I'm going $15 on number 5 Sunsets at 16-1, and $65 on Sunsets to place at $3.40. I don't get what the big price discrepancy is between a Riff Rocket because I know it's a different track, etc. And last time I beat it by 5 lengths or something like that. But Sunset's last start was just in front of Riff Rocket. Just in front of Riff Rocket. It was the same pace that they got and passed. They headed each other in the straight, and even past the line, Sunsets was still in front of it. It had every single chance to get past it. It was literally right behind it in running. I think the price discrepancy is ridiculous. It's got a hard barrier to deal with. But I think when you've got the best Derby jockey in Australia, in Johnny Allen, on board, it's going to get the best possible ride. It's a done deal colt. It's going to be a stayer. Trenton Buston like it. I've got to have my major bet on that.
You'd think Riff Rocket would get out from this price, surely.
He would jump at like 250.
I think it's the stupidest price.
I reckon at least 250.
I'm also going to have $10 on number 8 Gates at 14-1. It's third up. It's going to push forward. I think it's going to be a genuine staying test for a genuine stayer. Moody's target it. You've got to trust it. I don't want to be losing if that wins. And I'm also going to have $10 on number 12 Roguery at 46-1. It's coming from maidens and benchmark 64s, but it's against the older horses. It's an out-and-out stayer, you can see. It's got some sort of turn of foot. And it's actually got form against a stayer who I don't mind in Reservoir Dog, it's an older stayer. It absolutely smacked it by 3 lengths. Yeah, it beat it by 3 lengths last start. So you'll see this thing hitting along strong, and who knows, but I really, really do like Sunsets and hope Riff Rocket breaks the leg. So let's go. Let's go.
So the connections, yeah.
No, fuck connections. So let's go to the next race. Empire Rose, Group 1, race 8, 1,600 metres. I'll go first. I want to have $50 the number 4 Tissue at $6. It's my top pick.
I choose, yeah.
This, without a doubt, has been Waller's target for ages. It's been flying its preparation. It was outclassed last start in a race that's already shaping to be, in my opinion, the best form race of the spring in the King Charles. The mile is his peak. Loves Flemington. Barrier 8, J-Mac, Mare's great. Some placement. And was desperately unlucky in this race last year and will be very, very hard to beat, I think.
I think didn't back up the week after.
Backed up in 2000.
Brained it, yeah.
Took the piss.
I remember that.
So it obviously has a liking to Flemington.
Yeah, it does, clearly.
I also want to have $35 on number 3 Hope in Your Heart at $8. Very close second pick, also coming out of the King Charles. Probably a better run. But the reason why it's second pick because I just think the horse finds it hard to win. And I'm not sure about Barrier 1. But Timmy Clark on board, I don't mind. Otherwise, it's going very well. I have $10 on number 16 More Secrets at 31-1. It's the first of my roughies. Another horse who's just humming. He hit the line that hard behind Renaissance Woman in Everest Day and has form around my first two picks. And then I want to have $5 on number 5 Hinged at 30-1. I don't think I've ever seen this horse at this price. I don't think it's gone that badly either. Back to a mile. Blinkers on. Oh no, blinkers off. Blake Shin on board. I can't believe we're getting into that price.
Needs to wear, I reckon. It
used to be up there with the likes of Fango and Animo. It has run good races on good ground before, so I'm going to take the gamble $5 at 30-1. And funnily enough, I was looking at my picks last night and realised this was the exact first 4 in order in the Group 1 Queen of the Turf round week last prep.
Was it?
Yeah.
The 4 horses that you tipped.
The 4 horses at Tissue Open Your Heart, More Secrets Hinged, exact in order.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, what do you reckon?
Main bet $70 on a Tissue. I just reckon it's prime for this race. Like the prep, going up on board. Take the $6. And also my Black Booker More Secrets, 26-1. Really, I think it probably should be about 15-1 the sectionals, and it was crazy at round week. If it sits a bit closer, it's probably a massive chance. So I would actually be having a decent bet on that, but $30 on that as well. But also scared on alcohol free. 600 meters is going to be 1600. It's going to be much better for it, but I'm not going to have it. But might put me in the arse. That's it.
So I'll start with the alcohol free then. I'm having 45 to win on that at 550. As I mentioned earlier in the Black Bookers, I think this horse has always been. I don't know why they tried an Everest. It's clearly not a 1200-metre horse. I think after a mile, even beyond, you'll see its best form.
I agree.
As it used to be back in the UK. So for me, that's my top tip, well, equal top tip. And then I'm having 45 as well on a tissue like the boys at $556. Flying this prep, 2 good runs over 12.14. Forgive last start. The form's been franked by Espiona as well. Out to the miles, a big yes. And then 2 little roughies are going to have a small play on. $5 on number 6, Foxy Frida at 27 to 1. This thing has a good liking for the track and distance, and it was actually good last start. It kind of got held up, a bit of a checkered passage. And another $5 on the 15, Osbert Flirt at 34 to 1, backing up from last week. Also in the BLACKBOOKERS, go watch its run. It literally could have won. It was very good.
I did say it,
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Kind of reminds me of very similar to More Secrets. I think it's the same race.
Huh?
It's very similar to More Secrets, that type of run.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the same race.
But if more Secret sits closer, it's such a chance. Honestly,
It's got form around the tissue and hoping
it's such a chance, and it should not be that price. It's only that price that came.
Osbert Flirt was in the Renaissance Women race.
Yeah.
Which that's come out of Frank.
That's No Secrets race.
So it is the same race. Yeah, mate. It literally could have won. Go watch it. It's good.
All right,
Your turn, Philippe.
Give it a rest, Phil. Really good segment. This you're making a lot of money. We might as well. So for my tip this week, we might as well name this segment after him at this point. But I got scratched last time to run well in the bush against decent horses who were in the money in this race. So we've gone round with race 6, number 21, Cracker-Lacka.
I don't actually think it's in the field yet. I think it needs one more scratching.
Oh, well, I'm probably going to get scratched again this week after I've tipped it.
Get rid of it.
So $51 to win, $14 a place.
It actually
it
looks better this time.
Finally gets a draw
Yeah.
in barrier 5.
I wonder if it's still in.
Where a lot of the main chances are drawn wide. The usual jockey sticks, having ridden most of the field, gets weight relief. I think it's carrying 54 kilos. Everything's carrying a lot more. So this is the last chance for the Galloper.
Did you actually watch it last? Did you end up watching it?
It was very good. It was 3
Still
wide.
having no cover.
It was huge. And the horse that won's in the market. So look, I think it's $12.
Yeah, fuck, you know what?
Yeah. So it's again, this horse has read good like 4 times now, but this is the best it's read. So it's a very, very hard race. Don't get me wrong. Open field, $9.50 favourite. But have a
It actually reads unreal for $51.
Yeah, I know. And the other one, for the reason mentioned before in the Derby, is Flemington Race 7, number 12, Roguery at 46 to 1. Proper stay against the older horses now. Billy Egan on back to its own age. Give it a crack. But yeah, let's go to Rose Hill. To another race FALCS can't wait for, the Golden Eagle.
Most important race of my life.
Race 8, 1500 metres.
Second
FALCS. It's your race. Go first.
Oh my god! All right, so
you make the race.
I could name it after me.
$1
I'll buy him
charity,
out. I'll buy him out.
$1 charity is such a thoughtful man.
Alright, so I'm going to go with the best horse in the race by absolute mile, Cobalica. Look, if this thing drew a better barrier, it was the only horse in the futures markets, it was $5. Draws a 16 out of 20 and goes to $10 to $11. So if it draws a marble, it's probably about $4, maybe $3.50 or something like that, in my opinion. So the form around it, Group 1 form, very big run in the King Charles.
How much did you have on it? How much did you have on it?
$70 on it.
70,
So taking $10 or $11 there. Got to show respect to it.
Yeah, no,
show respect to it. And I'm also going with the Japanese Galloper, Bamburami.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how you say it.
That was deep. It was decent enough.
Bamburami, it is. Look, the Japanese.
It's Barambu. I love a Barambu Barai or some shit like that.
Bamburami. It's a Bamburami.
No,
it's called a
Barai.
Barai.
Doesn't matter. The Japanese horse.
Japanese horse.
The Coots.
11 to 1. I'm gonna have $30 on that.
Jockey's not coming anymore, but
yeah, I know. I do love Japanese horses when they come to Australia. I've got a bit of a thing about them, but look, it can win. But as long as Cobalica places, that's all that matters. So don't worry about it.
Do you like Japanese horses because you like sashimi?
And sashimi as well. So good.
You tip sashimi.
Yeah, it's sashimi.
All right, let's go. So I'm having $10 on number 3 Pericles at 13 to 1. So it was very solid in the Golden Eagle. Sat 3 wide, no cover. It was also 6 weeks between runs.
I'm solid in the Golden Eagle.
In the Silver Eagle.
That's mad. He already knows what happened.
You're right. It only peaked like the Silver Eagle. Good drawing out the 1500 suits.
Does he place?
And then I have 35 to win on number 5, Cobalica, 10 to 1.
Pretty good.
No doubt it's the best horse in the race. I've been saying it all along. This prep hasn't dropped off. Deserves a fucking win. Bright side of Fangirl, form's been franked in the Cox Plate. But I just put here, the cunt can't draw a barrier. So, all the best FALCS.
That's
All right, and then you know I'm going to tip this.
You got it. You got it.
$5 on number 11. Nice choice. 126 to 1.
Yeah,
My boy, again, it's actually been set for this. So you never know.
fucking all
Got a perfect draw. So that's all
I've
I'm saying.
definitely put some money on it already.
Yeah,
200.
that's all I'm saying, yeah. And then my major bet, my fucking, the horse I think has been targeted for this and I've loved all the way out. Don't know why it's this price. $50 on number 18 Legato, $8.50.
I reckon it's the right price. In my opinion.
Well, it was $4.50 pretty much before Amelia's Jewel accepted. Then before the
$6.
barrier, it was $6, and now it drew a plum and it's $8.50.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
So it actually makes no
good
sense.
to be honest.
Can handle a bit of giving the track because he's rain up to 15 mils on the day. I think $8.50 is a great
Nah,
each way
5
price.
mils.
It's never finished out of the
Don't know.
out of the three.
FALCS has been on weather watch.
I know everything.
He's
It's 2 to 15 mils. a track.
He's been on the phone to the Bureau of Meteorology. He's like, well, what's going on?
I think it's going to be a soft 5.
Alright, can I give my tips now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so
Weather,
again, I'm going against the faves here too, so it seems like we all have.
But we've all taken on Amelia's Jewel now.
We've all taken on Amelia's
Fuck,
Jewel,
she's
which
not
is
a
so
good
sad, but
Nah, she's
Nah,
a
we'll
huge
bounce
fan.
back. We'll bounce
She's
back.
just the wrong price.
the only reason I'm going against her is because of what she did to my wallet. But like my heart still lies with her.
Go attrition, yeah.
And look, Hawaii 50 1200 to 1500 saw small query for mine, but it could win. Like I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
smart.
one that I was tossing and turning about.
But I think it's just too short for the horses I got at these prices, right? So firstly, I've got 2 horses with the best form lines by a mile.
Over.
$35 on number 7 Osipenko at 13
Oh fuck! I forgot to put that in.
They tested him in the Turnbull.
yeah,
It didn't work
yeah.
out over 2,000 metres, but look at how strong the format of
That
that
was
race
smart.
was. West Wind blows, remaining warrior, gold trip, etc. Right? Before that, he's 1.9 lengths third from Alligator Button, Mr. Brightside. That's second and third in the Cox Plate. Dropping back to a mile, which is his go. Rose, who attracted likes against his own age, tried up unreal last week. Jesus, he will be hard to beat
I
from
actually
barrier
forgot
eight.
to update my tips. I was meant to.
Very nice each way hope
Looks
with the
very-
blinkers on too.
Yeah, it looks fucking unreal.
Mate,
not gonna lie.
I reckon it looks unreal.
I've actually already backed it.
Also with the blinkers on,
Fucking get
$35, a number 5 Kovalika.
I haven't got the exact same amount.
At $10, it's the other horse that has been around the bestest prep out of the King Charles, the best form race of the spring. His closing sectionals were astronomical, carrying the same weights as the best milers in the country that showed up in a Cox Plate. My only concerns are the barrier and whether the big boy's looking for more ground.
Definitely
$10.
$10
some
price.
to find out.
Listen, take the $10. With even luck, he wins the race.
Before the barrier show was $4.50.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine you took
That's
that
insane.
$50.
And then lastly, I think that there's a horse that's just full of X factor and has targeted this from day dot. $30, the number 18 Legato, $8.
Yes, sir.
New Zealand horse, some turn of foot this horse has. I was watching the replay of the Australian Guineas the other day, I nearly had a heart attack. Look, query, this way of running, never done it before. I think it might be, I actually think it's a horse.
It has run this way before.
I think it's a horse that will appreciate 2,000 metres.
The one time
by the way it
it
runs.
ran this way.
Well,
But it got held up like a...
Oh, against Prowess.
Yeah, correct.
Well, that's pretty good form, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Jesus, barrier 6, Mickey D, after seeing its freakish Australian Guineas win and its last win was a joke. $8 is another nice price. I think those 3 horses are some stupid prices.
Yeah, it's a joke.
And I reckon if you're betting them all each way, you're going to win some money.
Yeah, you're
so,
gonna win,
yeah. Look, I love you, Amelia's Jewel, but I hope you cop another bug. Then let's go on to the gig.
The horses today.
Race 7, 1,300 metres. Gareth, go first.
I'm keeping it pretty simple here. I'm just going to Quinella with the two Joe Pride horses. Number 1, Think About It, and number 4, Private Eye. Still, in my opinion, if Private Eye wasn't 3 deep no cover, it beats Think About It in the Everest. I can't choose between the two. One's $1.70, it's probably 2. You're better off just boxing him up because I do think Private Eye with the right run could potentially be Think About It. That's how I'm playing. But probably Think About It in the
FALCS?
Look, I always said, if this Think About It's never been vulnerable before. It's always drawn a barrier. I don't know if this happens, right? So you can't go against it. Honestly, you can't. So I'm going to go over the exact $100. Think About It first. Private Eye second.
$100. It's not even.
This is
a Group 1.
No. Oh, it's not A. Shit, my fault.
That's
So,
right, but all good.
Think About It. Yeah.
This is a race in 2, and it's as simple as that. I can't unsee what I saw the other day in the Everest. Think about it. This thing
won't lose.
had that much under the hood. It was like horses start to catch up. Wish Win started knuckling down, and this thing just went, oh shit, you're trying to get past me. No, not today. It could have had another 500 metres of Wish Win and wouldn't have got past the horse. Never seen anything like it. Can't tip it $1.70. And then you're looking at the stable, mate. number 4 Private Eye, $3.70. I wasn't going to tip anything. You know, I'm going to tip Private Eye. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
I'm going to tip Private Eye. Number 4, $3.70, right? That's a more backable price. It's been desperately unlucky last 2 starts, right? And he got away with the first up, came third in Everest, second up. It's going to be ready to go. Oh, like I said, I wasn't going to tip it, but I did. But the main tip I was always going to do was a weird first 4.
The first was easy, I reckon.
First and second, you box up, think about a Private Eye. Third and fourth, I reckon you box up Cascadian Bell and Patena.
I was actually going to tip that, I swear to God.
You chuck 50 on that, you get 1,250% of the first 4, and you hope for the weirdest results possible. Private Eye to get up Cascadian to run third.
Yeah.
And you're laughing.
I need to tip that, I swear to God, the exact same thing. I reckon it's
almost a lock.
Yeah, I reckon it's that simple.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway, Luke's lurking.
Alright, the thing that is the worst segment, nearly as bad as fields,
Yeah.
is again no prices and barely any fields out, so this is tough. Actually, there's one tip on Sunday, there is a price. Anyway, we're going Saturday, Kalgoorlie. Race for number 2, Ryewood. There's no price, like I said. Second up, lost the bob of the head and cost me a fucking 2k multi, the dog. But now, third up, out in distance, it's stronger. I think it should just win. I assume it'll be around 220 or something. And then this is a real bush tip. I don't even know what this track's called. Never heard of it. White chip proof.
What is that?
I've never heard of it.
Who'd you find there?
I don't know. All I saw was at a Black Booker, race 6. It's a cup race there. Number 8. It's called Sports Idol. Ran a week ago. It was a moral beating on the fence and never got out of Swan Hill. So no idea what the price will be. I reckon you might get $8 or $10. All the best back in that. And then Sunday, Mornington, race 6, number 6, Lady DD at 220. Absolute moral last time. Should have beat Dancing Alone, who's in the market on Saturday at the straight race. And
it's a big call.
It lost because Jamie Carr fucking butchered it. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Loser. Alright, moving on. That's probably the best bet of the whole weekend, I reckon. Let's
go to Ascot. Things are starting to really heat up at Ascot. We're so fucking close to the railway. Happy days, but look,
3 weeks out.
These are the weeks where we make millions, so I'm really looking forward to it. But look, it's short, but I'm with number 7 Ascofina here, $2.50 on the minimum.
I thought you skipped the race. Doesn't matter.
It's had Asian
Bow.
Asian Bow race 8 lead up to the railway. As I said, I'm with Ascofina, $2.50 on the minimum. 3 lead up trials, including one at 1,450 meters for this. All of them have been very strong. They have the railway in mind, which is in 2 weeks, so it's got to be ready to go.
3, I think.
No, it's in 2. It's in 2.
No, it's in 3. Is it? Yeah,
no, from this weekend it's 2.
No, it's 3, trust me.
I checked today.
We must be retarded.
It's on the
25th of November. I got the.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It would have been now.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway,
it's always 3 weeks.
Either way, this is its lead up.
Yeah,
it's got to be ready to go, right? The stable got a huge opinion on the horse. This has been targeted since a year ago. It's going to be extremely, extremely hard to beat. I do think, the horse to black book out of this race will be Admiration Express.
Boy.
I guarantee it. A mile next start will suit it perfectly looking at the railway. A drop in weight will be suited even more. I'm all in on Alsafina for this one, and I will have a small cover on Admiration Express at about $8. Garris.
I'm the same, obviously, with the Alsafina, the number 7 at 250. I reckon simply this horse will just bolting and will start really short in the railway and be hard to beat there. I think it's your typical Grand Alana Pikey combo, and they think that it could be as good as some of the past beasts they've had win the race. So this race is obviously very telling. This rather bolting or something like Admiration Express will put its hand up and the market will shift. But I reckon you're probably better off backing Alsafina now in the railway, because if this bolts in like what a Western Empire did, it will be shorter than 250 in the railway. So that's how I see it.
Yep, so without Safina, probably won't lose. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. To be honest, with Admiration Express, it's probably not a betting strat now. Maybe as a placer in the same race multi, because I think
you just don't know.
Really. I do like Searching Rock second up, but
it's never been.
It's not.
You know who this
Safina. If you can't win this, if you can't win this, it's not going to anywhere near in the railway.
You know who's a good.
Barrier 2 could be actually a little bit sticky.
It'll be fine
because it gets a bit back and shit.
You know who's a good price? I just don't know the jockey. Dom to Shoot. That was flying.
I assume that's probably gone to railway then. What does that carry in a railway about? Probably too much.
Yeah, it's carrying 58 today.
That's not...
Otherwise, I would have had it as a sneak. But anyway, Alsafina. Alsafina. Anyway, Prince of Rails race 7, 1,000 meters. FALCS, what do you reckon?
This is a hard race. Like I don't like the fact that there's so many horses on the same distance. Just kind of
it sucks.
I was going to go tip Hot Z because I like it second up. but I'm going to go with my Bella May just because the weight swing with Red Can Man. So
Yeah.
I would not bet. I would not bet in this race.
I think Red Cat Man's very vulnerable at the weights.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But then again, it's drawn to get the exact same run. You can't lock it.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, they're all staying at 1,000s. It's actually confusing.
Yeah.
But I have gone with the number 2 Hot Zeb, which also has a good weight swing on the favourite, on Red Can Man. It's always underrated run as well. But again, is that looking for 1,200 now or even further? Potentially, but I'm happy to spec it at $6.
I'm with FALCS on my Bella May just because the huge weight swing that it has on Red Can Man. But really, it's a sprint race, 1,000 metres. Weight doesn't normally matter too much.
Like it's have to go back.
That's the problem. It's drawn shit.
And that'd be looking for 12.
But I do think one thing: Red Can Man won't have it as easy this run because now Snow Dome's in the race. So that's going to go be put on pace and give it a bit of extra pace. I think.
That's probably the right horse to back.
Yeah, look, that was my
It's good
second.
for 1,000, eh?
But I would prefer 1,200 metres, and Red Can Man could just be suited again and win.
Well, this is another lead up into the winter bottom.
But I'm going to side with my Bella May at near $4 quote based on the weight.
Tough race.
All right, FALCS, give us your multi, yeah?
Oh,
One leg last week.
One leg, yeah.
Who was it?
Sequester.
Oh, fourth.
Oh, yeah, 4th as well.
Disgusting.
I think the winner by 11 times.
Alright, so I'm going back to the old thing, 30 to 1 again, which got up last time 2 weeks ago, so we're back. Half of this time, so I stuffed up. So we're going with Flemington Race 1, He-Man to place, $1.60. Flemington Race 4, Triple Missile to place, $1.50.
Nice.
Flemington Race 5, Zardozi to win, $2.50. Flemington Race 9, Tamerlane to place, $1.80. Rosehill Race 10, Way to the Stars to place, $1.40. And then Ascot Race 2, Malka Pindari to win at $2. That gives you 30 to 1.
I like that.
Yeah.
What was the first leg again?
He-Man to place.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck. Sweet.
Triple Missile to place, 2 wins there.
You know what that made me realise?
What?
Our tips are all good. I just realised. Anyway, so best bet, value, lay of the day, FALCS, take us away. Best bet.
Best bet is Race 5, Flemington Zardozi, $2.50.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Mine is, I'm going back to a 2-leg multi, right? So what I did last time.
So it's not a bet.
I'm going Ascot Race 2, number 6, Malka Pindari, $1.95. Into the next race, 3, number 1, Oscar's Fortune, $1.50.
Yeah.
All up, $3. Race to race double. Malka Pindari flying, Oscar's Fortune flying, and drops down to its own age. I think it gets.
Surely Oscar's Fortune wins that. Fucking hell. The one last time, it's older horses.
Win the winter bottom.
1,000 metres again.
Well, that's what it's going to go.
Is that what it's going?
Probably, yeah.
If it does it again.
But 1,200 is never done, so
Yeah,
knock. Alright, my best, same as you, Falcon. I'm with actually Zardozi. 17 race 5, number 1.
He looks
Finally had luck last time. I think they've been saying all along they want 2,000 metres.
It's getting B class horse.
I like it for the Oaks as well, so
yeah.
250, 260, whatever.
Yeah, you'll see what I say later on. I couldn't agree more. Go.
What?
Value?
Oh, race 8, Flemington, More Secrets, 26 to 1. Have a bet, please do it.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
Hold on, 3 weeks in a row, my value, 4 weeks now, we're going to do it, go.
This rich, that's actually unreal.
Yeah, it's actually a joke.
3 weeks in a row. Double drops last week, 20 to 1.
These are proper
22 to 1 and 11 to 1, 3 weeks in a row. Get
yeah.
Alright, for me, best value, Flemington Race 7, number 5, Sunsets. $16 to win, $3.40 in the Derby. Same reason as mentioned before.
Cool. Mine's Flemington Race 9, number 8, the Mech. Muna Mech.
Yeah, nice bet.
Oh, he loves it this weekend.
Good track and distance.
Looks
Unreal
good
first up. It's just got a sticky draw, but the Antino form looks good. It's about $11 and 330 a place.
First up looks unreal.
Yeah, it does really, but the
Three
draw's
for free.
fucked, but.
Oh, and late. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Mine's bad.
My lays have been going good. I've only got 1 wrong in 7 weeks.
So my
right?
lays have been very good.
But
I think
the horse
yeah.
that stuffed me up for the Everest get fucked. Cylinder, $4.50.
I've got the same lays as you.
Yeah.
So I might as well say mine. Yeah, I'm with you. Cylinder.
Just don't reckon it's prime for it.
Had a huge, had a long
It's had a
prep.
massive prep.
Untried down the straight.
Yeah.
It lost a bit unstoppable by Nostril. They're both underdone. One's $3.60, one's $12.
Alright, so if you've seen my pattern in the last few weeks, you should be using my lay of the day as your anchor in your fucking multis. So I'm actually going to wait a few days for mine. I'm going to lay Vauban in the Melbourne Cup so it bolts in. No. So my lay of the day is race 1, number 4 at Ascot, Special Sort.
It ran yesterday.
3-day backup. It beat absolutely no one, and I think
it's
there's
still scary. Bro.
I think there's 2 horses in the race that can beat it. I'll mention one later, but I think it's poison odds at like $2 or something.
It is $2 now.
Yeah, I'm happy to lay that.
Shit.
Anyway,
Still scary.
best of the rest, FALCS.
Alright, here we go.
Ben's out.
Alright, Rose Hill, race 1. Bandy's boy got up last week at $7.50, $5.50. This time, same weight, should win. Race 2, number 4, Nels Murphy at $4. Race 3, number 4, Peshmerga at $6.
Yeah.
Race 4, number 4 again. Far out, 3 4s in a row, must be something. Salesano at $11. Race 9, number 6, Canberra Legend. Race 10, Way to the Stars. Race 10, Rose Hill. And then we move on to Flemington, race 1, number 2, He-Man at $4. Race 2, number 3, Alpha Baskin. Not sure if they're actually gone to the race, so it might be scratched. Race 6, number 6, no, race 3, number 6, Rose Courts at $4. Race 4, number 5, Triple Missile at $4. And race 9, number 5, Tamerlane at $4.20. And number 8, Moon and Mech as well at $13.
Hey, the boy, the Mech.
Eagle Farm, this is my best bet at Eagle Farm. Race 1, number 4, Liquor at $3.50. Race 5, number 5, Advocator at $2.80. Race 9, number 4, you did this last week, Poetic Drama at $4. Race 8, number 8, Eka Tattoo, is it? I can't even say it. Ekaterina at $2. And then we move on to Ascot, race 2, number 6, Malka Pindari at $2. Race 5, number 9, Metalon at $4.50. And then I do like this one in the last promo, best one at Ascot, race 9, number 3, Above the Peg at $4.
Alright, mine. I'm going to start with Flemington. Flemington race 1, like FALCS, number 2, He-Man at $4. Scratched last week. Mark Zara jumps off Brave Me to ride this. And actually...
Does he though, or did he get booted?
No. He jumped off. Do you want to know what happened? Yeah. He jumped off, and then they had no one to cover Brave Me. So he recommended that they put Jamie Spencer on because they're mates. Right? That's literally what happened, right?
I heard a bit about that.
So I reckon it's a great chance to start the day on the up.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
Looks unreal, Macarena form. So race 3, number 5, Lempika at $11. It's already been smashed. Yeah, it's already been smashed. It's been smashed from 20 into
I won't like it on the stroke.
Just like last time. Listen, this horse is absolutely flying mares in form. You keep following
it's up in grade now.
It's got terrible straight form. Yeah. It doesn't match the grade. It reads horrible, just like last time. Yeah. It doesn't fucking matter. This horse is a different horse this prep. It won like winks. It was a joke. So make sure you have something under it, right? Race 4, number 5, Triple Missile, $3.70. What a price. First up, just lost the Star Patrol. He's going to the Champion Sprint next week over the straight. It's going to improve off that run. It loves the straight.
I hate winning.
I think it's smart enough to overcome barrier 2. J Macon, one of the better bets at Flemington in my opinion. Yeah. And then for the best bet at Flemington, race 5, number 1, Zardozi, $2.50. I think I love the way it won last time. Up to 2,000 metres, it's going to eat it up. J Mac, class on these runners, sticky draw. But it's just going to have room and steam down the outside and run away from these and going to go win in the Oaks later on. So, I think it's a great bet. Rose Hill, race 3, number 5, Queenmaker at $5. It's got the right form lines in comparison to other runners in the race, behind Pure Rossa, Mission Phoenix and all that type of stuff.
When's the last time that thing won?
I'm not sure, but I think it's gone. I think it's gone quite well, and I think it's well placed here.
Yeah, it always runs in the top 4.
Race 5, we've got a Tommy Tuflay. We've got number 5 Overriding at $2.50.
Very good horse.
I catch her against the race pattern against Kazoom Commemorative. Looks good form for a race like this. So I've got to have something on. But I also want to have something on number 1 Robusto at $10. It was solid first up.
The same play.
On its best form, it can win this race. Maybe 1,500 metres too small. But second up last time in, 1,200 metres, ran behind a flying Devil's Throat and We Will Rock. So I think that's good enough form for a race like this. And then in the worst race of the day, the 4 Pillars, race 6, I've got number 19, Modern Millie, at $21 to win, $6 a place. Hardest race of the day, and I just heard this horse is pregnant too, so that doesn't help. In foul, whatever it is.
In foul, yeah.
But the fact it's priced at $9.50. First up was good. Third behind, 4 for Cindy for over 1,400 metres. So that's good form for a race like this. 1,600 metres.
I was going to lay that this week, 4 for Cindy.
Yeah, I don't like it this week, but it was racing late. Eagle Farm, race 4, number 1, Felix the Scat. $7. Smart Horse was pretty good last prep in Queensland. Went to Sydney to the big boy races on heavy tracks, failed. Back to Queensland. Now it's under Tony Gollan's care, and he reckons it's going really well and has a good opinion on the horse. Then I've got race 8. I've got a weird play. There's 3 horses I like here, so we're going to chuck them in the same race multi. I've got number 8, Ekaterina in the top 3. It's a smart horse. Third up, 1400 metre suits. Number 7, the Vows, top 3. Another smart horse, beat Ekaterina first up. It's actually never lost second up and never lost with Ben Thompson on board. So that's in the other top 3. And then I've got number 3, June 45, in the top 4. Very good fresh horse. Watch for this late. I'm not sure what price we get, but yeah, chuck that in. And then at Ascot, I've got 3 races. Race 4, number 4, Little Strawberry at $4.60. Had to freshen up. Hit the line better than anything against Triple J and Ruler Rocket, who came out of the race in Quinella to better race. So I'll have that as a bet. Race 5, number 1, Bit of Merit, $3.80. I think this is one of the best placed horses this weekend. One issue is that it has had no trial, but with the claimer, it's at equal weights with the rest of them. It's way better than them. 1,000 metre suits perfectly. Good draw, Ascot. If it's ready, it wins. Race 9, I've got a 2-bet play. Number 9, Brooklyn Pier at $6. The way this horse won first up, its hops come back pretty well. I don't understand why I can't just win again. And $6 is a nice price to find out over a more suitable 1400. And then I've got number 5, Top of the Pops at $8.50. This horse loves the 7-day backup. After 2 runs at 1200 metres, up to 1400 metres suits. It may need one more run, but I think it's worth a bet at that decent price. Luke?
I've got a big man, geez.
Should top, yeah. Alright, Fleming's a race by number 2. Same with the boys, He-Man. Scratched last week from the group 1 for this. Was it what?
What? Go. No, it's always something.
And then I'm having Tommy 2 playing that. I like race 1, number 7, Urza each way. Nosed out over the mile by Mojo Desert. A lot of these haven't done the mile, so I think it's a nice each way. Then I'm going race 2, number 4, Mostly Cloudy. I think this thing's flying, loves the track and distance, loves Flemington. Held up badly in the Bar Cummings, exploded. And the form of that race has been stacking up well with the maiden interpretation, both winning. Race 3, Tommy 2 playing with Lampika. Apparently it's $11 now. I had to hear at 19s and $4.60 a place. Have to tip this after maybe a fortune 2 weeks back. I do suspect the straight's probably the wrong setup, but it deserves to have my money.
Oh yeah.
And then the 12 as well, South of Hampton.
Houston.
Yeah, sorry, I wrote it wrong then. Houston, yeah. This one is $19 and $4.60. Good record down the straight, small spec. Race 5, number 10, main play in my best of days obviously is Ardozi. But I want to have a small each run, this thing called, I don't know how to pronounce this, Elder Failed, I think it is, at 14-1 and 340.
The one that beat Make a Call.
Yeah, so it's got good form lines between the one that beat Make a Call in a maiden a couple of weeks ago. Looks to have a bit of an upside. And then race 9, number 1, my favourite horse, Valana. D. Oliver on, and the race is called David Oliver race, so it's an omen bet there. Then you go to Rosehill, race 2, number 4, Nails Murphy. I liked its first up run in Oz. Second up to a mile, reads well. And I've also got an each run, number 2, Dreamhouse at 10-1 and $2.70 a place. Finally got its win on the board last start, and I like it out in distance to the mile. Race 4, another Tommy 2 play. Number 2, Show High at $2.25.
Yeah, we are.
I think this is the best bet at Rosehill. Form's unreal, was scratched previously for this. And then a small saver on the 8, Chalante, which was very impressive first up in the line at $6. Then race number 5, I've got the same as you, Overriding, main play 270 and each run Robusto.
Oh yeah.
Again up to 1400. It's got good form. Maybe needs one more. I'm tipping in the retarded 4 Pillars race. Race 6, number 13, Satness each way. This thing's just flying. It's always
good
around
draw.
money. Yep, it's coming already. And then race 9, number 6, Canberra Legend at 260. I think the UK Stars is miles better than ours. Similar to Land Legend on Everest Day. This time the market hasn't missed it though.
I was about to say, it's a bit short.
Yeah, so last time they plunged it, and I think.
But it's got better form.
Yeah, keeping it safe, which yeah, that's true. And then race 10, number 9, this horse is flying Jettabel. Had very little luck last time. Gets a good run. I think it's $7. I'll give you a good run for your money. Then I got the 3 at Morpheville. Tommy 2 play race 4, number 1, Darla Max, each way at $7.50 and $2.30. This was my roughie of the week 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Got on well for third after working early. And then the number 9 Lights of Broadway 240. This
How smart does that thing
Yeah, this thing just exploded the other week. Up in grade now, so 240 interesting, but yeah.
Stay away from it.
And then race 5, number 2, Sharippa at $2. Another I have to be with. It was huge 2 weeks ago, 3-4 wide, still got it done, and it was a leg of my big multi, so God bless it. And then Eagle Farm, I've got the 1. Race 9, number 7, have to be with this too. Lost in Transit. This was my best of the week 2 weeks ago. At 3:30, it's up in class big time
Harder
here.
race, yeah.
But it's another one that filled the pockets, so I've got to stick with. And then just the 4 Ascot, race 2 number 2, same as the boy, Milka Pindari at $2. Race 2 number 1, Oscar's Fortune, it's about $1.70 now, but put in your multis, should be bolting in. Race 5 number 11, Thomas Magnum,
Fucking
at
again.
$6. 1,000 metres it's go. It's ran second to Oscar's Fortune to start before. It's down at the weights, it's drawn well. And then got a tip with the old band's horse. Race 6 number 10, a lot of bands at $14 and $3.60 a place. It can bounce back, had an internal bleed last time, so hopefully we can see the best of it. That's it. Lots of tips.
Enjoy the weekend, lads. If you're down, don't stress too much and don't chase because there's a big race on Tuesday and I think you guys know who to back. So watch for our Melbourne Cup special on Sunday and most importantly, keep punting and gamble responsibly.
All the best.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.